Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball Diamond. Today is day 1081 of my ketogenic journey and the end of week 154. That's a lot of weeks, y'all. I've been very consistent. I love the ketogenic lifestyle and the way it treats my body and the way I feel. So I'm going to share it every single day, and in this case a weekly weigh-in with you guys where I show you my graph, my full body. You're going to see all my loose skin. I've already filmed that part. It's quite but it's life, right? So anyway, I'm going to show you me, and I'm going to show you a new weigh-in. I've got some exciting news, really exciting news, plus some more exciting news at the end, but that'll be at the end, and that's totally different. Now, it's time to rant, rave, and misbehave, Keto Diamond style. Oh, but don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. Hubbies. So we're inside Burger King. I ordered a Bacon King with no bun. This time I'm not sure what they gave me. It didn't have no bacon on it. It was just 2 patties, cheese, lettuce, onions, and tomatoes, and pickles. And I had to go back up there, and I told them they could just add some bacon and that would be fine. So I gave hubby all the onions. I'll leave the lettuce, but I took the pickles off too. So I've got a Bacon King with lettuce and tomato here, pretty much. To say I'm breaking a 15-hour fast at 1:30. It's 7:30 p.m. I'm having some baby back ribs with some of the Kinder sugar-free barbecue sauce on it, or zero sugar, a salad with ranch, and I had a Too Good yogurt as I cooked because they're good. But also I only bought 2 of these, so I couldn't ever eat them. And I've got some Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper in my cup. Yum yum. So it turns out that meat just was not very good tonight, so I couldn't eat hardly any of the meat. And then I decided to make me a salad to make up for, not being able to eat the meat. Now I'm actually kind of full, so I'm probably not going to eat most of the salad. Maybe somebody else will eat it. Hey guys, calories and macros per MyFitnessPal website. 1,475 calories, 14 grams of total carbohydrates, 139 grams of fat, 85 grams of protein. So yesterday's ketogenic day didn't go too bad. You saw my macros and everything. I'm very, very pleased about that. So before I show you my entire body, I'm going to go ahead and get to the weigh-in because I'm too excited not to. All right, time to step on the scale. Well, y'all, finally a brand new low. And finally in the 150s. Oh my God. Yay. Da, da, da. Whiteboard action from Keto Diamond. What else do you expect? Sorry, you guys. It's not the Rona. It's the allergies. Pollen 2020. Anyway, so Keto Week 154. By the way, if you missed that, if you wasn't paying attention, or if you've never been here before, that's a brand new low for me. At least a new low for the last 25 years. So since I was like 15, okay? 15 years old. That might be 26 years. Crap, I'm getting old. I'm 41. You do the math. Anyway, Keto Week 154. It is July 13th, 2020. Next week or the week after will be my 3rd year keto anniversary. 3 years keto. Woohoo! So my start weight was 311.8 pounds on a 5-foot tall shorty frame. Little short woman. So 311 pounds. As you can imagine, I look like a ball. If you didn't see the intro pics, you should go back and see those. Plus, if you didn't see it, check out my first video on my ketogenic journey. It's on the front of this channel in my weekly weigh-ins. It's the first one you click on. That's the weekly weigh-ins. Whew, talk about a changeover. Last week I weighed in at 161.4. Today 159.8. Finally verged into the 150s. It's 159.8, but it's in the 150s. Okay? We are happy with that. That is a 1.6 pound loss for the week. And again, a brand new low, taking my total weight loss thus far from start to now down to 152 pounds. I'm so excited. That's awesome. And a new low, of course. So throughout the week, you see I've had some ups and downs. Nothing too severe. It fluctuated within a pound or so. So on Monday, 161.4. Tuesday, 162.4. back down to 161.4, down to 160.4, down up to 161, and then for Saturday and Sunday, 160.4. I guess that was a good sign, right? So today, better stop doing that. I'll knock myself out with my loose meat. But it's a new low. I'm so excited. So I guess it's time to go ahead and show you all of this meat. Let me insert that clip. I should have just done it right now, but I didn't know I was doing it this way. Alright, you guys, so this is going to be my body for the week ending 154 of my ketogenic journey. If I'm filthy, it's because this is what I wear around the house. There's a piece of hair touching me, and I sleep in this kind of clothing, and this is what I weigh in too. This particular type of outfit, just a thin tank top and these little booty shorts. But I wanted you to get a real good look at my body for this week, and I'll probably even show you my skin. So this is my whole body for week 154 of ketogenic. The end of force of habit to hold it in. Sorry, y'all. Don't mean to do that. So it's hard to get real close in. So I'll start with my arms. Y'all see how these are? See how they potentially could be. But there's a lot of loose, squishy here. It's loose meat, loose fat still in there. A lot of fat in there. If it was just the skin so far, it would be kind of like that, but it's not. It's loose fat. There's probably, I don't know, judging by the things I've seen people hold of fat, I'd say there's probably about 5 pounds of fat just right here alone. And then, of course, on the other side as well. Let's see. In my belly, I'm going to pull it down some so you can see. It's just the squishiest mess. It really is. It used to be really, really hard and solid, though. Oh, I forgot a lot of that. But this is my belly. I'm going to take the whole thing out. And again, I'm used to holding it in. It's just a force of habit. But all of this is really soft goop. All of it. It is kind of like a stress ball. We've talked about this before. But considering how thick my lower belly was, I mean, I couldn't get my whole hand kind of like up and around it at all. I'm okay with those results. It is kind of weird. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it's really crepey through here and through here. So it's like a lot of crepe. And then all these are my mommy marks from when I was pregnant. And of course I stretched over the years, but I stretched pretty good when I was pregnant, so didn't need any new ones. But that is my belly. I'm trying to show you my thigh meat without showing you anything else. Let's see here. So it doesn't look too bad like that, but there is just a ton. Pull my shirt down so I feel a little less naked. There's a lot of loose skin here, a lot of loose skin, and when my legs are down, I don't know if you can really see it good, but all through here, very wrinkly, very crepey looking. The back of my legs, I don't see them much, so I don't have so much trouble with them or problem with them. I do have kind of like a soft bit right here. I am not thoroughly displeased with the results at all. I'm not, but I would, of course, like to see some of this extra meat a little bit smaller as we go. And of course that will happen over time. Now, that's my body at the end of week 154. And after losing 152 pounds. All right. So, great signs. That's awesome. It's wonderful. I don't know how much I've lost for the year. I need to look that up. It hasn't been that much, though. For this entire, since January 1st till today, I think I've lost around 12 pounds now. Only 12 pounds, right? But my first year, that first 100 pounds just flew right off. And then, you know, the second year, what, 41 pounds, something like that. And then, of course, so far this year, or since the 1st of January, sorry, it's not full years, but since the 1st of January, only 12 pounds. Now, there are some people who get more upset about me not losing weight than I do. But I'm actually okay with this slower going process. It was awesome to lose that, you know, that first bit really, really fast. That was real motivation for me. And I understand that a lot of people don't get that. And some people get much more and much faster. But I'm okay with it being slower now. And the reason I'm okay with it being slower now is I want the way I eat to be sustainable, especially over time and as we go, because this is a lifestyle, not a simple diet. Now, if you're new to keto, It is just putting your body into ketosis, which means you no longer burn sugar or carbohydrates for fuel. Your body instead burns your body fat for fuel and any dietary fat you eat. You do still need to eat dietary fat because there's a lot of vitamins and minerals in that you need. And also you need to keep your protein high, because if you're new to me or you're new to keto, your hair will fall out, your nails will get weak and brittle, and over time more stuff will happen if your protein is too low consistently. You do not want that to happen. Trust me. I'm just glad to have the little bit of hair back that I've got, which is a full head full now, but was not for a very long time. It was bad, and I didn't know what was happening. As soon as I upped my protein, things started switching around. My hair started coming back, and my nails got thick again, and I can't, they're always long now. So, I have to actually trim my nails now instead of them breaking, unless I go 2 or 3 days consistently with my protein being too low. Then my nails will start to break, and that's usually the first sign for me. And then the hair fallout, you usually don't see that for about 2 months. It's 2 to 3 months, in fact. And then once it starts doing it, you're like, what is this, and what do I do about it? Up your protein, up your fats, eat plenty. I eat when I'm hungry, I eat until I'm full, and I'm done. Now, I know a lot of people are like, just drop the calories, you'll lose a lot of weight. Sure, but is that really sustainable lifelong? Is it really? So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to starve myself. I don't see any point in it. If my weight loss is slow, it's just slow. I don't care. It's my journey has changed my life so much so far that I don't care. Okay? Yes, I want to be 111 pounds. Am I concerned? No, it'll happen when it happens. It might be another 10 years. I don't know. But I know that this has given me a way to live my life to its fullest back. I know that much. I know that my life has changed in ways that I never imagined possible, that I imagine if you're brand new, if you've never started keto and you're at your highest weight, your thinking is not possible. But let me tell you, girl or guy, yes it is. Okay, it really is. Now, unfortunately, not everything is great, but that's life. I need to pause for a second. My grandsons or the grandmother's texting me, and I need to make sure everything's okay. Well, Beyblade talk, grandma life. Nothing serious. He lost his Beyblade launcher, and he's really mad about it. It's got to be here somewhere, but I just swept my floor. I just swept this floor. I don't know where the damn thing is, but we'll find it. It's a special one, looks like a shark, Anyway, we'll get it found, I hope. I don't know, I haven't seen that one at all yet. But regardless, keto-wise, my life has changed in ways that, I used to look in a mirror from the side, and I promise you I'd have filled up this entire camera. I would have. And I'm still jiggly, but I would have. My back is so much smaller. I didn't even show y'all that in that video. Hold on, I'm going to pull this down just a minute so you can see. I'll show you. Oh, come on. Really, folks? Hold on, y'all. Try again. But see, I do have some loose skin in my back. No, I'm not. Right in here. It's not too bad, honestly. But there is some. Oh, I popped a fat bubble. Fat bubbles are a very real thing, too, by the way. It's really just a fat cell that, as the fat cell empties of fat, it fills with water. Now, you'll never get rid of the fat cell entirely. It'll still be in there ready to hold fat. But what happens is it'll start as a fat cell, and as it empties of fat, it fills with water. And once it gets full of water, it will collapse on itself, and you can urinate the fluid out. And that's also what we call a whoosh if you lose like 2 or 3 pounds in one night or something like that, because those fat cells have been building up for a while and emptying of fat. It's a whole interesting thing. But if you can feel your arm right here or somewhere and it feels like a beanbag, those are the fat cells that are emptying out and filling with water. And you can feel them. They literally do feel like a beanbag right in this area. It's fun to play with. It's like a hacky sack, okay? So, woo! And my grandchildren, they play with that. You guys, listen to me. If your grandbabies play with those things, don't get embarrassed. Don't get shy. It is part of life. And they love you. They just want to play with your chub. My grandbaby will play with my belly every time, so it's okay. Just don't play with my thigh fat. That's awkward. Again, I was out. Allergies. Oh, okay. So something else I'm excited about, and it's thanks to keto, but I've been talking about it the last 2 or 3 days. If you've missed it, I have started another channel. The link will be in the description below on the top. It is an exploration channel that I'm so excited about. Now, I wanted to mention some of the things I'll be doing on it. I will be doing cemeteries, just exploring. If it's the woods, if it's a national place, if it's something really cool, or just something neat I see on the side of the road I want to stop and film. Old houses, abandoned houses, just interesting, cool looking, really nice houses. Anything I find really, really spectacular that I want to show to y'all, because I find beauty in pretty much everything, and I also find a little creep factor in a little bit of everything. So, you know, if you see some ghostly stuff, some ghastly stuff, don't be too surprised. My daughter and my husband have showed interest in doing this with me, and it's also a safety thing. I'm not exactly large and in charge anymore. Not feeling like I'm at my strongest peak in the world. I honestly a lot of times forget that I've lost this much weight, so I feel like I've got that fat back up still, because I used to be a lot stronger. It is not muscle weakness. It's not. I just had that fat strength, and you know, you could really put your butt into it, and you could move somebody if you needed to, or they could at least pick you up. So now that I've lost so much weight, I think it is imperative to keep somebody with me when I go do stuff like exploring and stuff like that, especially if I'm in places I don't necessarily supposed to be sometimes. I don't intend to do any real trespassing or anything, but sometimes if you're looking at an old house, you don't know who owns it, and you don't know if they'll get mad about you looking at it. And I don't plan on really going in most of them unless they're really, really stable. But, you know, it's safer to keep somebody with you. And my daughter, sorry, my screen's doing something crazy. My daughter loves like the haunted paranormal type stuff, the graveyard cemeteries, stuff like that, or potential things like that. And hubby just wants to be with me for safety, and he does have interest in some of these things too. So always look for somebody to probably be with me, although I will be doing the primary filming and everything myself, because I love it, I enjoy it, it's awesome. But I only plan to upload on that channel once, maybe twice a week on the weekends. For one, somebody has to be with me, or needs to be really with me, and I'm armed too, so just in case. But I don't want to have to do any of that. I just don't want to be messed with. But only once or twice a week on the weekends, so we have time to get out, explore, check out things. And I hope you guys subscribe. I hope you enjoy it, because while it doesn't directly relate to my keto channel, it does in so many ways, because keto got me there. It got me to where I can do some exploring, some traveling, some walking around, and as a result, it's giving me more exercise. I'm more mobile. I'm out. I'm doing more. Walking more. That one cemetery we went to this just last weekend, which is a historic cemetery where Daniel Boone's parents are buried. So if you missed that, go check that out. The headstones there were phenomenal in the back. The ones when I initially started filming were a little bit newer, not super new, but a little bit newer. But the ones as you got into the back were crazy old, crazy interesting, things I've never actually seen before. So if you missed that video, check out that channel, subscribe, and there'll be more to come. I love being able to get out and do things now. I actually have so much energy, and I feel great today. Do y'all feel great today? I hope you do. Also, I will be doing an accountability live Q&A either tonight or tomorrow night. I'm not positive which one, so just kind of keep your eyes out. If I do it, it'll probably be around 8 p.m. Let's say that. So everybody should be done with dinner and ready to chill, for the most part anyway. I know some of y'all have evening jobs and all that. But look forward around 8 p.m. either tonight or tomorrow night. Guys and dolls, I'm sorry that I talk so much. I love you guys so much. I appreciate everything you do for me. I'm going to go check the post office. If there's anything there, you'll see it tomorrow. And I'm going to go goof off. So, check the links below. New channel. Ways to support this channel. I also need to get some boots, by the way, since we're talking about that. Anyway, exploring is going to require better footwear than I currently own. I did pack a little bag, but I got cowgirl boots in it because it's the only thing that I've had, and I have more of them in 4 years, so I'm sure they're way too big now. I probably should just go ahead and give them up to my daughter, because I went from, by the way, I went from a size 10, 11 shoe, just depends on which kind of shoe it was, to a size 8.5 to 9. Awesome! So many awesome victories. Keto is such a wonderful thing. And if you want to start your own ketogenic journey, my contact information is below. I have a website below with everything written out plain, simple, and free, including a full foods list, everything I know you can eat on keto. And on the front of this channel is a how-to for beginners playlist. Check it all out. Much love to you. Bye, y'all.